All right, good evening, everybody. Send a quick hello on the chat board for me to make sure that you can hear me okay and that I am actually broadcasting live and that everybody is good to go. Let's see a couple of hellos on the chat board for me, guys. There we go. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's Sunday mentorship call. Josh Maskell, the leader of your OG UK Dream Team Elite, started this call a few months back. And this is a call that is happening every Sunday night. And it is basically to keep everybody in touch, everybody on the same page, having a little bit of mentorship time with some of the leaders in the team, getting some training, some instruction, some feedback. And then what Josh has been doing is been playing the Millionaire Mentorship call that is put on by Organo Gold every single week. So before we get started here, I just want to talk a little bit about that. The Millionaire Mentorship call is a platform that has been operating for the entire time that Organo Gold has been online. And it is a cannot miss opportunity every single week for you to grow in your business by being taught and instructed and mentored by documented millionaires or millionaire makers in our business. So what better way to learn how to do your Organo Gold business than by plugging into people who have actually gotten right to the top, are diamonds or elite diamonds, and are there every single week for 1 hour to mentor you on how to go about doing this business and how to get to the top. There is nothing better. And so, as we always say over and over again, the Millionaire Mentorship call every single week is one that cannot be missed. Now, the great thing about it is that it is recorded and it is archived, so you guys can find it. So tonight, at the end of the beginning part of the program tonight here with myself, I'm going to show you guys how to get to the source, how to get to the actual Millionaire Mentorship call, and so that you guys have an opportunity to then go to the source and get it at any time. But also, more importantly, is you can then go back into the archive calls and listen in. You can listen into calls that have happened in the past and get more out of it that way. All right. So that's what we're going to do for tonight. So we're going to start off. Welcome to all of you who are here. It looks like we've got we've got a very good group on here tonight. So congratulations and welcome to this call. Congratulations on showing up. As we like to say, showing up is 80% of success. And when you show up over and over and over again to the things that you are supposed to be showing up to, guaranteed that you are going to grow. All right. Obviously, activity and action is everything, but first you got to show up. So congratulations on being here tonight. For those of you who have maybe business partners or team members, upline or downline, who cannot be on the call, there will be the replay posted so that you guys can pass that information on, pass the link on, and so that everybody has an opportunity to see this training. So congratulations, it is March 1st. February was a fantastic month. It was the best month ever in the UK Dream Team. So congratulations to all of you. You all contributed and are all a piece of that. You're all a reason why this February was one of the best months ever. Now, the cool part, of course, about February is that it's a short month. So in a shorter, 2 or 3 days less, you were able to accomplish more volume than ever before in the history of this team. So congratulations. I do want to do a couple of quick recognitions. We've had some members that were very close to getting to the next level, getting to the next pin. And so we want to congratulate them for getting so very close. And all that means is that for this coming month of March and in April, we are going to see some pins turn. We're going to see some rank advancements, some very big rank advancements. So first, I'm going to say congratulations to Bradley Marchant, who was very close in getting his Sapphire level done this month. So congratulations. We're going to say congratulations to Mr. Ben Cockayne for getting even closer to Ruby. Congratulations, Ben, and to Mr. Josh Maskell, also was very, very close to hitting that Ruby qualification. Guys, it's done. It's just a matter of time. And the last couple of months have been absolutely phenomenal for you guys. So moving forward, you know, we're going to see pins turn this month, and Diamond is not far off. So looking ahead to the major events coming up, both in Leon in April and in Los Angeles, USA in August, we're definitely going to be having some people walking the stage from this team. So congratulations, you guys. 3 more shout outs though. Oregano Gold has a promotion going on right now called Seize the Moment. This is the cruise that is being offered to the top 300 distributors, the top 300 producers worldwide in all of Oregano Gold. So it's been a full month now out of it's a 6-month running promotion, and we've gone through 1 month already. In that first month, as we speak, we have 3 people from this team who are on the list in the top 300. These are the top 300 in all of Oregano Gold, the top producers, meaning people who have done the most brand new activity in their business in the last 30 days, right? Top 300. That's a very significant achievement, guys, to be in that top 300. The key and the trick is going to be to keep within that 300. What I would like to see is to have a whole bunch more people from this team get into that top 300. So for people that actually are in the top 300 right now, we've got Keel Hannah Carlisle, we've got David Scott, and we've got Ben Cockayne. So to you 3, congratulations. You are top producers in the world of Oregano Gold right now. So congratulations, and keep it up. Keep sponsoring, keep getting people promoted to the gold pack, and more importantly, duplicate. Train your new recruits, your new business partners to do the same thing and to be successful. All right. And by doing that, you're going to get more points, you're going to get more activity, and your business is going to grow and be more solid. So it's all activity that is designed to grow your business and build a foundation, a strong foundation to your business. So the more that you promote and participate in this contest, the more solid your foundation and your business will become. So it is really, really a win-win-win-win-win situation that Oregano Gold puts together for us all the time. Right. So it was a fantastic month. Our training tonight, guys, is going to be about product, about health, and about social media. Now, the reason that we're talking about these things today is because we have had some things go on in the last month. Now, anytime that you have extreme growth in anything, in any kind of organization, as you guys have experienced in the last couple of months in this team, what happens is you have a whole influx of brand new people. And so a lot of the things that the people that have been around for a while know and understand and are trained upon, the new people don't have that information yet, okay? And so there's always going to be a little bit of trial and error. There's going to be some mistakes made, and that's okay. That's all part of the growth process. But we want to address a couple of these things tonight because we want to get everybody on the same page, everybody doing the same activity, the right activity, and staying away from the activities that might be hurting your business and might also be hurting the brand. All right, so that's what we want to talk about tonight for a little bit. So we're going to start with flyers. Flyers or posters or advertisements that we like to post on social media, for example, or even that we're perhaps getting printed on our own, right? We have to be careful with these kind of documents, okay? So I'm going to make it as simple as it can possibly ever be. If you would like to get printed materials or post something on Facebook or social media or Twitter or Instagram, you can never go wrong by posting from a source that is officially Oregano Gold, right? So for example, if you want printed material and you go to your back office, to your shopping cart, and you go to your European OG Tools buying site, You can buy those printed materials. Pardon me, I just got to turn off that phone. All right, so if you go directly to the source of Organo Gold, you can get those materials. You can get the printed materials, the banners, the brochures, and anything that you want. And you know that those are going to be compliant, those are going to be safe, those are going to be right, and they're going to be perfect, okay? If you are posting something on social media, anything that you find that is within Organo Gold, official Organo Gold material, you are free to share, okay? So if it's in the presentation, right, in the flip chart, if it's on the Organo Gold blogs, if it's on your website, if you go to the Organo Gold official Facebook page, they're constantly making posts. And there is so much material in there that that is completely compliant and safe and correct, 100% of the correct information. That's where you want to get your resources from. All right, so those are the places where you're going to find that. The Organo Gold official page on Facebook and all of the blogs and posts that they make, if you get into the habit of reading those, checking those out, you're going to find more information than you're going to even know what to do with. You're going to find more information than you could possibly reproduce or share or post. That's where you get your information from, okay? Where we do not want to get our information from is the general World Wide Web, the internet. There is so much garbage out there, guys. Don't buy into the garbage, okay? Just because you find something somewhere in internet la la land and it says a certain thing or a specific measurement of caffeine in our coffee or something like that, that doesn't mean it's true. Not everything you read on the internet is true. I hope you understand and you realize that, right? If you find it from an official source, it's perfect. If you don't find it from an official source, just don't even use it. Don't even bother. Why take the risk, okay? I'm gonna give you an example. We actually had a member on this team who might even be on this call right now in the past couple of weeks who actually got a letter from Organo Gold. So they posted pictures on the internet on their Facebook page, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't anything that you guys all haven't seen already, okay? It was just pictures, but within those pictures was some incorrect and non-compliant health benefit information and measurement information. And somehow Organo Gold somehow saw that particular post. Now, it's not common that they just happen to see these things. So either it was reported or they just happened to stumble upon it. But they actually chose to take action and they suspended that member's account, okay? So they sent them a letter and said, listen, you've made this particular post. They gave them a link to that post. And they said, if you remove that post and you basically promise not to do that again, we'll reinstate your account and everything will be fine. As far as I know, that's what's happened and everything is back online. But the point is, they are watching, okay? Organo Gold has been growing very, very quickly for a very short period of time. They don't have enough people in the compliance department to deal with everything. And I'm telling you, it is a bit of a mess out there. There's a lot of misinformation and we have to be careful with it. But they are doing their best and they are cracking down on these things. When you see information that should not be posted online or should not be available, you can then send that link to the compliance department and they will look into it and deal with it accordingly, all right? And that's actually what we want to see happen. We need to protect the brand. We need to be better than everybody else out there, all right? So we want to make sure we have 100% of the correct information, and 100% of the correct information is in the official Organo Gold documents or presentations or sites. That's where you get the information from, okay? I know I've repeated myself many times, but I can't say it enough. It must be repeated over and over again, okay? So please pass that on to your teams. When you see these specific documents being posted, ask, professionally, ask these people who are posting it to not do that. Let them know that it's not compliant and they have the risk of being shut down, All right. Medical claims, same thing. We can't talk about health benefits. We can't say any disease names. We can't claim that this is going to cure or improve any kind of conditions. We just can't do it. Do we know what the reality is behind the scenes? Of course we do, but we're just not allowed to say anything to that matter. It is against the health guidelines and the government guidelines of many countries, and we just can't do it. All right. So whatever information you find on the official sources, that's what you can say. I'd like to walk you through a little bit what you can do, okay? Because people ask, of course they ask. As you learned from Mr. Steve Martin when he was there, keep it simple. Coffee and conversation, right? Experience over explanation, meaning let people experience the product instead of us having to completely explain everything and all the science and all the medical behind it, because we can't do that. We're not scientists, we're not doctors. So let them experience it, and that's really all we have to do. So when somebody asks the questions because they've been engaged for a bit, or you've gotten to the point where you've told them that there's something a little bit different about the coffee, and they say, well, why is it different? What's in the coffee? Why is it going to make me feel better? Or why is it going to make me feel different? This is what I say every time. Okay, you can replay this part and change the words to your story, but start like this every time, right? And they say, well, why is it better? What does it do? What's in it? What's this? What's that? And I say, hey, I don't know. But all I know is when I started drinking Organo Gold coffee, within 2 days, it changed everything for me about how I feel on a daily basis. I used to drink 3 cups a day of organic coffee, grinding it in my bean grinder every morning, and I was addicted to coffee. I had to have it at a certain time of day. It was religious. It was 3 times a day at exactly the same times, or I wouldn't feel right, and I had to have my coffee. Then I switched to Organo Gold, and within a few days, I started feeling something different. By the end of the week, I knew I felt awesome, and I have not drank any other coffee in the last 6 years. And that's a fact. I don't know what it's going to do for you, but here, take these free samples. Take these free samples. Drink it up, and I would love to get your feedback. All I want to know is how you like the taste and how it makes you feel, right? And that's it. So you see that I implied some certain things in there, but it was all through my own personal experience, my own personal story. I didn't say Ganoderma. I didn't say reishi. I didn't say healthy. I didn't say less caffeine. I didn't say no acidity. I didn't say anything. I just told them my story, right? And if you focus on that, right, Josh just posted it the other day. Facts tell and stories tell. Facts tell and stories sell. It's the stories that people want to hear. When you're enthusiastic and you have a personal testimonial to share, that's what's going to seal the deal. That's what's going to move them on to the next point and get them to take those samples from you. Once they have those samples and they get their feedback, right? They give you the feedback, they like the taste, great. Why don't you do the 1 box challenge, right? Or the monthly challenge. Try drinking this coffee for 1 box or 1 month and see what it does for you. If it makes you feel awesome, perfect. I'll show you how to get more. If you don't like it, no big deal. I'll never ask you to buy anything again, right? That's on the product side, okay? So when you get them involved and you get them that sample and you want to get them on the product, that's all you have to say. Challenge them to see what it's going to do for them. Experience over explanation, okay? So no medical claims. All right, so we're going to quickly talk about social media. Here's a bit of a test, all right? If you go to all the most successful people in Organo Gold and you look at their personal Facebook pages, okay? Go to the diamonds and look at their Facebook pages. Their personal Facebook pages where all of their family and friends are and everything like that. And count how many times they post about Organo Gold as far as posting about an opportunity or a link to something or health benefits or whatever. Count how many times they post. Pretty much zero. All right. Count how many of them have their own pages specifically designed to prospect. Okay. Very, very few. We're making bad judgment calls here, guys. One of the biggest mistakes that a brand new distributor can do when they start their business is this. It's very, very clear. One of the biggest mistakes that a new distributor can do is immediately they get their bronze pack, they sign up, get their bronze pack, and blast it on Facebook, right? They blast the link to their webpage, or they talk about samples or healthy coffee or whatever it is they post, but they go straight to their Facebook and let everybody in their Facebook world know, which is usually most of the people in their circle, that they're up to something new. Not only are they up to something new, right, but probably they're going to be hitting me up with this opportunity or this thing, or they're going to try to sell me something, right? This is the biggest mistake we can make. So I really want you to think about this for a moment. Everybody on this call should have gone through the 4 steps. You should probably know what the 4 steps are. You should have them memorized. You probably have gone through the training that I've provided at OG Dave Cafe. So I want you to think about this for a minute and let me know exactly where in the 4 steps that Bernie Chua and Shane Moran and Holton Bugs have put together. Where in the 4 steps does it say, when you first get started in your business, okay, the first thing you want to do is immediately tell the world on Facebook, right? And please use every buzzword possible. Say opportunity, say health and wealth, say extra income from home, full-time income, working part-time, right? Please say all those things. Where in the 4 steps does it suggest that we should do that? Nowhere, all right? That's a clue. That is a clue that can help you guys with success. It says those things nowhere in the 4 steps. So here's the thing. When you first get started in your business, when you first sponsor a brand new distributor in your business, okay, you have your brand new recruit, what's the best thing you can do for them? Keep them completely off of social media regarding Organo Gold. Zero social media at the very beginning, because this is why. The 4 steps training, if you go through step 1 and if you go through step 2 and step 3 within like the first month of your business, or the first, and should be within the first few days or week of the business, you are setting yourself up for such a big launch, okay, you can't even imagine, without touching social media. Zero. As soon as you put it on social media, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot, because you're giving advance warning to all those people that you should be contacting through step 2, building your list, using the coffee sales script, inviting to your 4 CJMs, okay? Those are the activities that are going to launch your business and launch you to success. Not plastering it all over Facebook in your first 3 days of being in the business and warning everybody that you're coming, right? Because that's really what's going on. Now they have their defenses up, okay? So those are the mistakes that are being made. The first thing that should be happening when you get your new recruit started in the business is 4 steps. Use the coffee sales script, build their list, make sure they have all of their invites down, make sure you have a CJM to invite to, or a webinar or an event, right? And that's how you get started. And that's how you have that, we're gonna call it the element of surprise, right? And it is 100 times more successful to use that to your advantage in that window of time when you're brand new than it is to give everybody warning on Facebook, right? So very, very key. As far as anything else on social media, guys, here's a couple of quick tips. Your personal profile your personal persona on Facebook, it's you. And it's been you for a long time. So whatever you're portraying on there, remember, you're marketing yourself, right? So whatever you're putting on there, keep that in mind. So if you want to be professional, then be professional. If you want to be, goofy and fun and whatever, then be that. That's okay too. But it's pretty hard to do both, if you get my meaning, right? If you're trying to attract more people and specific kinds of people to your business through your Facebook page or your Facebook profile, your own personal page, your timeline, you have to be cognizant. You have to be paying attention to how you're portraying yourself, right? Without getting into the nitty-gritty details of that, just really pay attention and really think on that. How you want to portray yourself on your Facebook, okay? Or any other social media platform. I think that pretty much covers that. Just gonna check the chat board real quick. All right, no big notes there. All right, so we're gonna move into the Millionaire Mentorship call now. So guys, I hope you got something out of that. It's very basic stuff, okay? Josh and Ben and myself have been talking over the last week, and these are definitely things that, as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, they need to be brought up again. They need to be addressed because we have such a huge growth and momentum in the team right now. We have a lot of new people, right? And if you're one of those, welcome to the team for all you new people, because we are so happy and blessed to have you. But more importantly, we're congratulating you for making that decision, okay? Because this isn't about us. It's not about us finding more people to come in. It's about you making the decision for yourself and for your family. So congratulations and welcome to the team. Hopefully you're getting a little bit out of this message to get you off on the right foot, all right? So typically Josh does a replay of the Millionaire Mentorship call at this point. What I'm going to do this week is I'm actually going to show you guys how to get to the source of that instead. And what I'm going to recommend is once we stop this live broadcast, go directly to that source and push play. And you can listen to that Millionaire Mentorship call from last week all on your own, okay, without being in this program. Weeks coming up, we may continue to do it as we have been with playing it live on here, but we also want you guys to be able to go and find those calls on your own and listen to them during the week. There are also coffee break calls that are in that platform as well that you can listen to anytime, all right? So on the chat board, I'm actually going to post the link. And it is very simple. There it is. Okay, so the platform that OrganoGold is using for the Millionaire Mentorship calls and the coffee break calls is SoundCloud. I'm sure most of you have probably heard of it or might even be using it. You might even have an account already. Go to soundcloud.com, sign in, through Facebook or just your email and a password, and then you have access to everything in SoundCloud. Then you're going to search for OrganoGold, and once you find OrganoGold, it's OrganoGold USA. It's got 3,000 followers or something like that. You're going to see just a nice long listing of coffee break calls and Millionaire Mentorship calls that take place every Sunday night, okay? So last week's call, was hosted by Blue Diamond consultant Emmanuel Bernstein, an amazing trainer. We call him Super E in the OrganoGold world. It was a fantastic call, and he talked a lot about some of the things that have come out since the Project 50,000 in Las Vegas, okay? Very, very similar actually to the last couple of calls with Mr. Ed Hartley and Mr. Ed Haynes over the last 3 weeks. So just touching on a few of those points, they talked a lot about the 30-day playbook, okay, which many of you, I believe, are familiar with, have found it in your back office and already have 30-day playbook plans set up with your coaches. And they also talk about the 90-day game plan. Now, the 90-day game plan is basically taking a look, an overview of our Organogold business over a quarter of a year, right? 90 days. And Mr. Shane Moran presents that information very, very well. It works in conjunction with the 30-day playbook and with everything that we do at Organogold. So tomorrow, Mr. Shane Moran, our global master distributor and co-founder of the company, is actually doing a webinar instructing the 90-day game plan. And I will be recording that for you guys, and because it does take place at 1 a.m. UK time, so I don't expect that there will be a whole lot of you on there, but I will be recording it and through this platform, Webinar Jam, and then we'll have a replay available for you guys. So that's another key point that we'll be using a lot as we go. And again, it's not extra work. It's basically just really laying things out in a way that makes it really, really simple to follow the activities daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly in your business. All right. So that's a lot of what is talked about, but definitely go to the link on the chat, soundcloud.com/Organogold. Register there. On your devices, whether it's Android or Apple or whatever else you have, you can go to the app stores and download the SoundCloud app. Make sure you then, once you log into there, you search for Organogold, and it's the same thing. You then have access to all of the previous calls. But again, guys, I can't say this enough. If you have any desire to grow your business and get to the next level, you're going to go Sapphire, you're going to go Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and right to the top. You cannot miss the Millionaire Mentorship Call. Every single week, this is your chance to learn from the millionaire makers in Organogold. All right. So if you missed it, that's fine. You can catch up. If you missed it on the live on the Sunday, or even over the next few days, the next week, make sure you catch up and listen to both. It's only 1 hour a week. It is absolutely required activity for your personal development and training with your Organogold business. All right. I think that covers that, guys, for tonight. So what I'd love for you guys to do is go over to SoundCloud, figure that out, get your own account registered in there so that you have it, put it on all your devices, and check in often when you're driving in your vehicles. Pop in the SoundCloud app and listen to a coffee break call as you're driving, all right? Catch up on the Millionaire Mentorship Call, and what I'd like to see maybe is on the page, maybe underneath the webinar link here, just post what you like best about what you heard on this week's Millionaire Mentorship Call with Emmanuel Bernstein. All right. So with that, we're going to end this week's call. Look forward to seeing you here again next week, probably with Josh and who knows who else. So with that, have a fantastic week. Again, congratulations on a great February. And here's to the biggest month ever in March. So have a great week, guys. Remember, it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. Take care.